And so, but it's not enough to just have a clear intention, because clear intentions have very little effect on the nature of reality. That the driving force that couples the co-maiden, the handmaiden to all of that is an elevated emotion. That when people start to open their hearts and they move out of those limited states of anger and frustration and prejudice and impatience and hatred and judgment and fear, it's those emotions that cause us to feel more like matter and less like energy, separate from that field. The very nature of those chemicals cause us to define reality with our senses as materialists, so we're only looking for the particle instead of possibility. But when you start to open your heart, and you go contrary to the jungle, because it's not a good idea to open your heart when there's predators and danger out there. And this is what mystics and the great charismatic leaders have talked about for many, many years, is that you have to lay down the very thing you used your whole life to get what you want for something greater to occur. You have to begin to do what's unnatural. And so when you combine that clear intention with an elevated emotion, it is the elevated emotion that begins to amplify the field around your body. And in that moment, you become more energy and less matter. And if you understand then that the emotion then is the handmaiden to the creative process, that means that you would have to feel whole before your healing. That would mean that you would have to feel abundance before your wealth. That means you would have to feel awe before the mystical moment. That would mean you'd have to feel love before your new relationship. That would mean you'd have to feel empowered before your success. And that means then when we do this properly, then we're no longer functioning as materialists. We are literally function as quantum minds. And so the research now has proven, and we've done enough research in our own studies as well, that you can change your brain